A homeowner in Athens faces animal cruelty charges tonight after authorities pulled dozens of dogs in bad shape from their home. Thanks for joining us. I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Joshua. I want to warn you here, some people may find it difficult to watch this story. A shelter in McMinn County says they took in more than 40 animals in what they call a hoarding case. They say the animals came in on Friday late in the afternoon.
The shelter says they had to wash many of the dogs several times, and some even needed to be shaved because their fur was so matted. The shelter also says they are now over capacity, with many of those dogs in double and triple kennels.
News Channel 9's Sarah Howard went to Athens to speak with police about the case and has this story.
3 days after police first responded to this Athens home, we saw at least one dog still on the property.
Still today, we actually have animal control that's on scene trying to get some more animals out.
But police say the homeowner is now staying with family. That's after what police say started with a call. A concerned neighbor reporting dogs roaming outside this home on Haley Street.
This is the biggest one as far as an animal hoarding or animal cruelty case I've worked in my 17 years.
But officers say when they arrived, they quickly realized the situation was worse than expected.
There was upwards of 15, 20 dogs coming out of the residence, running towards officers, just kind of scattering amongst the whole yard.
This is the home in Athens where police say they found more than 40 dogs living in filthy conditions. Neighbors say while they never noticed anything suspicious, they did see a large number of dogs in the yard on several occasions. Athens Police Lieutenant Blake Witt says the dogs were barely fed and dehydrated, some having untreated infections and overgrown conditions.
We transported 10 at a time back and forth to the Animal Humane Society here in Athens. And then from there, we were waiting on to get conditions back as to, what they were going to have to be triaged and bathed.
These pictures from the McMinn Regional Humane Society show some of those dogs rescued. The shelter now says it's all hands on deck and are over capacity with dogs tripled up in kennels. Police say the homeowner found living among the animals was in poor health herself.
I think it starts off as well, I'm going to do a good thing, and then they kind of naive, and then they don't realize that, well, I cannot handle 15 dogs.
Yeah.
That's a task, a daunting task, especially for an elderly person.
In Athens, Sarah Howard, News Channel 9.
The shelter says they are in need of donations. If you want to get involved, we have a link in this story on the homepage of newschannel9.com.